Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're back with another up close and personal video. This one's from box number 4. We found a rare FG variety, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, and we also found some album fillers and more, so stay tuned. We're going to get started. Up first, we have this 1969 Denver. On the reverse side, we noticed that we found another floating roof penny. You can see the lines that should be right here on each side are not there. I'm going to zoom in just a touch. Maybe you guys can make it out a little bit better like that. Next, we found a 2019 Denver. This error is also on the reverse. If you look next to the shield right here, you'll see that extra stripe where there shouldn't be one. So we just thought that was kind of cool. Didn't know if anybody else had found one like that, or if you guys have seen one. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen one like that. So next we have this 1988 with a die crack on the reverse. Next to the T in cent into the memorial. And I have 2 more die cracks that I'm going to share really quickly, and then we'll move on to the other stuff that we found. Here we have a 1983 Philadelphia with a die crack on the reverse side through the I in America and into the memorial. You can see it goes right through the middle of the I and into the memorial. Okay, there's a little bit better of a view of it. Now I'm going to go to the next one. Here's the 1994 with a die crack between the E and the N in cent. This one's pretty large, and it runs all the way up through the memorial. Next, we have a 2019 Denver with a possible punch through right here on unum in between the U and the N. It is raised, and also if you look closely, it looks like there's a little bit something going on the N and maybe even on the next U. So we just wanted to share that one with you guys. Okay, I forgot to group in this 2013 with the die cracks. So this is the last one that I'm going to share. This one has a die crack through the N and T in cent. Pretty big one right there. All right, we'll go on to the next one. On this 1984 Denver, we noticed on the reverse side that there is some sort of either like a punch through or a die error or a die chip of some sort. Also on the E pluribus unum. Say that 3 times fast. But this little area right here is raised. So we just wanted to share that. Next on this 1993 D, we have what we believe is die deterioration doubling. So you can see on each number, there appears to be like slight doubling. And then also on the mint mark, there appears to be slight doubling. And it looks like a silverish color. So that's the zinc showing through the copper plating. We did a little bit of research, and this is what we believe that this error is. Doesn't really make it any more valuable, just kind of cool to look at. Up next, we have another one of those pennies that were struck through grease. This one is a 2000 Denver. The last 0 in 2000 is very weak. Also, some of the lettering up here in God We Trust is very weak. especially the we. You can see it's partially missing some of trust. So it just looks like mostly in God we trust, and the last 0 in 2000. On this 1998 Denver, we found here on the obverse in Liberty, it looks like almost the start of the BIE error. I also noticed there's some die chips on the I and on the R. So we just wanted to share that one because of that. It looks like between the B and the E, there's about like half of that BIE error blob in there. So guys, up next, I'm pretty excited to share that we found one of the rare varieties. This one is the 1988 with the reverse of a 1989. So up first, I'm going to show the 88 with the reverse of an 88. You can clearly see that there's no serif on the G here. It just looks rounded. And this one clearly has the serif on it. So this is the one that has the reverse of a 1989. We had not found one yet. We'd searched through 4 boxes of pennies before we came across one. These ones are going for like $15 to $20 on eBay if you find one. I don't know how good of condition this one is considered or if that'll make a difference for us. I know that sometimes, a lot of times, the quality of the penny makes a big difference, but we were still really excited to find one that had this variety. So this is the front of that 1988 Denver with the reverse of a 1989. We also noticed that it looks like there's slight doubling on the numbers in the date. Slight machine doubling. It's not a double die, but there's slight machine doubling. And it's really prominent on the D mint mark. And then I'm going to show you one more time the FG. Really excited about this one. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I'm going to move on to the next one. Also, guys, if I'm not mistaken, I think Diggin' Dave just found one of these also. And we watch a lot of his videos, so he kind of made us pay a little bit more attention to the FGs. So up next, I'm going to show 2 pennies that are toned a little bit differently. We just thought they looked kind of cool, so we wanted to share them really quick. The first is a 1986 D that has like a purpley pink tone to it. We just thought it looked pretty cool. And then next was a 1992 that had like a silvery blue tone to it. This one was from the Philadelphia Mint. I don't think it really adds a whole lot of value. They just look pretty cool. And we did weigh them. They're both zinc pennies. Weigh about 2.5 grams. And then next I'm going to show you guys the couple of wheat pennies from this hunt. So we're going to do that now. Up first we have this 1953 Denver. This was probably the cleanest wheat penny out of the 10 that we found. I'm going to show you the reverse. And lastly, but not least, we have the oldest wheat penny from our 4th box hunt. This one is in 1928. So he's an album filler for us. And here is the reverse. Not a lot of detail left, but it's almost 100 years old, so I think that's pretty normal. Okay, that's all we've got for this up close and personal. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate each one of you. I've noticed that I'm over 600 subscribers now, so thank you guys very much. We're going to shut off this microscope and start opening more rolls for box number 5. I'll see you next time.